I'm breathing in the chemicals.
Hi guys, so I am here with a quick guide to player owned ports. So you want to start at import to room here, just there, and you will see the portal in a second. It looks like this, although I've updated it so it won't look exactly like this, but you'll get the idea. To start player owned ports, what you want to do is go into this office here and talk to the navigator and claim your adventurer's log. Alright, so with the port, the interface is very similar. There's a scroll down menu which lists your port resources and your trade goods, which are to make the armor and rewards from the ports, and another one showing the adventurers present, which are involved in your special activities, and also the captain available for hire for the day, which is in the crew roster, and the two rerolls, which is the visiting captain and the visiting adventurers. These 6 I will look at in more depth in a second, but first I'll go through all the buildings that are useful to you. Alright, so the workshop here is where you will get all your rewards. So there's the scrimshaw crafter, the cooking station, a bank, a workbench for the mage and range armor, the superior, the sea singer and the death lotus, and the anvils for the tetsu, which is the melee armor. Right. This is the bar where on Wednesdays you have the opportunity to get a barmaid's tip, which is click on gossip and you will get one of those. Also the possibility for a side mission activity thing, which is shown by it showing up there, and that's about it for this one. And this is where the black market trader is, the black marketeer, where every day you can view goods to buy off him, which is resources, and just select buy all. It's never more than 150k around, and that's all this building is useful for. Along with Serula, the barmaid, and the black marketeer, Seasinger Umi also has a chance of a side activity for extra spins and rerolls and things on your port. The trader gives you options to trade resources for trade goods, to make the armor, although they are massively expensive, so I wouldn't recommend it unless you've got a lot of resources spare. So the first of 3 side activities is the barmaid's last orders, so select yes, obviously. Right, and you are Serula. It gives the introduction and what to do, so you need to grab beer and serve the patrons, and hopefully turn off the sound effects because you just hear all of this. They can be upstairs or outside or inside. So I will see you when I have just finished this side activity and the rewards tab comes up. Alright, so serving the last patron now, and it comes up with a reward tab for the events complete, and you get 3 different rewards. So next one will be the black marketeer. The next event is the black marketeer, so what I'm going to do is talk to him, yes, a simple favour, and in barrels around the port there's Death Lotus assassins. You talk to them and they give you a hint, look for a blue top, so you try and find anyone with a blue top and you just identify them until you find the right person. Yeah, like that, and you have to do this 5 times, so that. Alright guys, so the next random event is ceasing at Umi. So yes, and what you have to do is search boxes dependent and get the right one for the right riddle, and that's about it. So ammo, cannonball obviously, and you just have to search the crates until you find it. So I will see you at the next event. Meg is a side activity which appears every Wednesday, and you help her by going through options, and you get a chest which gives you cash and XP, which I didn't do that well. Depending on how you answer the questions, is how well the lamp and GP goes, so you can get up to a huge lamp. The first one is voyages, and it brings up a voyages list, so all the possible voyages that your ships can go on. You start off with 2 ships, and this is the percentage chance of success. Also special voyages from the adventurers, which I talked about earlier, and also there. So I will talk more in detail about these after I've gone through the other tabs. Next is the crew roster, which has the available captain for hire and the crew for hire, and also your crew at the moment. And this is dependent on your region to the stats that the crew will have, and leveling up your crew will also increase the stats of that crew member by 10%. The next button is a shipyard, and this allows you to customize your ships to increase the traits of the ship, so with morale, seafaring, combat and speed, with the percentage chance of the voyage that you have selected on that ship. Also, crew members, you can change which crew members you have, so say like that, and it selects that. Also select your captain, which is required for the mission. All crew members aren't required for a mission. Next option is upgrade buildings, and this allows you to cycle through the different buildings to upgrade. They vary from XP bonuses to extra ships, which can go up to a maximum of 4, and that's from the office, and most of them aren't that useful to start off with. Now, port management allows you to select the region which you want to get your resources from. Different regions give different resources. First off, you'll only have the Ark, but as you go further on, you'll unlock more. There's also the option to select which scroll you want to collect via forgotten scroll voyages from the adventurers. When you get a full scroll, then you are able to construct that armor piece. And the final button is the map, which shows you the regions, and the main thing which people go for is the next zone percentage. So as you complete voyages, you get further distance travelled, and this is what affects the next zone percentage. There are 3 different states a ship can be in: ready, sailing and returned. So ready, obviously it's simple enough going via that. So you can select the voyage, and when you select the voyage you want, you can edit the ship or add effect. Add effect is effects that you can gain from the side events, which are useful. To edit the ship, it goes on to the shipyard on the one, and you can add and remove crew as you want, and it also requires a captain. So sailing, it says the approximate ETA, this can vary. And then ship has returned, get results. If it was successful, you get the loot. If not, and for adventurers, you get results and it goes into a cutscene, which I tend to skip by just clicking on the floor, and it makes you run, but that's nothing. Alright, so that's it for the basics of the player-owned port, and next time I will have a suggested port setup. So thanks for watching guys, and see you later.